So are you in the car? Is that Mayhew there?
Yeah, no, I'm wandering the halls of the Capitol.
In the Rules Committee.
I thought it was Khrushchev for a minute. Is your shoe on?
Well, I'm not holding the phone far enough away. Now I look like Rush Limbaugh.
I'll say, okay, so you're on the phone and Bill's in the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're driving, right, Bill?
Last time I seen Bill, he was leaving in handcuffs, but so.
No, is that right? Bill, did you do something wrong?
No, if it's a crime to stand up for your country, then I guess guilty.
Okay, so what's all the stuff you guys are supposed to do and you're not doing it right now? What is all this? Where's the vote? What did you
petition and redistricting right now in special session?
Redistricting. Okay, so it's a form of gerrymandering. Is that correct?
We are making the map more contiguous and compact.
I'll give my comments if you want.
No, you're talking at the same time. I didn't get an answer to that, and that's probably planned by you guys. Now you're actually getting along, so you muddle it two ways at the same time. I can't understand it. So direct your. What are you doing there? Are you redistricting? Is that not gerrymandering?
So a suggestion might be, and I realize that you haven't been doing this for a while, but to direct your question to who you want the answer from. And but yes, we are. I'm in Rules Committee right now. We took short recess, and we are going to pass out of rules right now the change in the district map. And then we will take up initiative petition reform right after that. So we have both bills in Rules Committee right now.
Okay, is it gerrymandering? Answer my question.
Gerrymandering. Okay, so let's talk about gerrymandering. So gerrymandering is when you violate the rules of construction for a map in order to get a favorable political decision. So, you get a district that would have been Republican and turn it into Democrat, which would be the case in Illinois. So that is classic gerrymandering. However, what we're doing wouldn't be considered gerrymandering by the strict definition, because we are making the map more compact and contiguous. So contiguous is easy, right? Compactness is a measurement. Let's say the state was a square. Well, then, you'd have 8 districts. It's real easy to do. You just divide the square up in equal portions and you're done. But that only considers it if it's a homogeneous, consistent density of population, correct? And so that's not the way it works in Missouri. We have concentrations of populations in our urban areas, and we have less so in the rural areas. So therefore, the squares, they can't be all little, nice, neat squares. And so they have to have these different shapes in order to accomplish the top 3 requirements. Well, actually, there's top 4. The first one is, the population. The second one is Voting Rights Act. Then the second and third are compact and contiguous.
I got
and so this
it's gerrymandering. So it's gerrymandering. Well, hey, Bill. Now Bill's up. Bill.
Okay.
Can you comment on that, please?
So gerrymandering technically comes from the salamander in Massachusetts, right? 1812. It looked like a salamander. Eldridge Gerry was the governor in Massachusetts. So that weird shape is what we call gerrymandering. But if people say gerrymandering is like making Republican or Democrat.
Yeah.
And that's not a consideration. The Constitution does not say to forbid partisan affiliation or voting behavior for all districts.
So it's not illegal.
It's not illegal. But it should be illegal because people can change their mind.
Yeah. All right.
You can be a Democrat or Republican, vote however you want to.
Right.
So it's not illegal. But the idea is that what President Trump has said to do, or asked to do, is that he wants is more Republican representation. So the district that's it's gerrymandered for a Democrat right now, it becomes competitive essentially, and a Republican can win it. And that would be the outcome of this map.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. What? Do you have something to say that. Well, let's do more stuff. All right, because gerrymandering is taken place. You guys are running against each other for one Senate seat, and yet you're friends. And you did a really good job on the show, running the show. They ran this show on July the 4th with a little help from JP over there, and it seemed like you guys did a good job. So I don't understand. You guys are running against each other, and yet you can do things like that and stay friends.
Well, it's weirder than that, probably.
Oh, really? I want to do that.
We frequently go to campaign events together.
Really? So do you tell speeches that are negative about each other?
Why would it need to be that way? Hopefully, we're setting a precedent that others will follow.
Okay,
because
right now none of them are following it. At least not many that I can think of.
No, I suppose that is the habit, but yeah. I've always said that if you lose friends because of politics, you need to get out of it. And so, Bill's a friend of mine, has been for years. Why should that change simply because we're running in the same race?
That's so sweet. And Bill, so the stuff you said about him, which was negative, is all wrong. Are you going to back up that stuff or not?
Hey, only half of that is true.
I'm talking to Bill. I said Bill. Your name is not Bill. Okay, I'm going to send you a bill. Go ahead.
No, I think what Don has said is right. There's a lot of pressure in politics to get mean and negative and personal and tear people up. I'm running because I think I do a good job. I'd be the best person for the job. Don's running because he thinks he'd do a good job, right? The people get to make up their mind. But Don's a good man, and you're not going to see me personally attacking him and tearing him down because, so why not just have a campaign like that? He could say, here's what I'll work on. I could say, here's what I'll work on. Here's the style I have. And people decide what they want to do.
You know what? But nasty politics is entertaining.
Well, I'm not saying I would never punch back if somebody punched me.
Well, I hope so. I wouldn't be the one that's punching you.
The few honest politicians in Jeff City. And that's fact. So